Hey everyone, space is one of the most fascinating places we can imagine, filled with mysteries, extremes, and some seriously weird science. So today I've got 10 amazing space facts that'll make you see the universe a little differently. Let's dive in. Fact number 1. Space is completely silent. In space, no one can hear you scream. And that's not just movie drama. It's true. There's no atmosphere or air molecules out there to carry sound. So even if something exploded next to you, you'd hear absolutely nothing. Astronauts communicate using radios because sound has to travel through something. And in a vacuum, there's just silence. Total eerie silence. Fact number 2. A day on Venus is longer than its year. Venus has the slowest rotation of any planet in our solar system. It takes about 243 Earth days for Venus to complete one rotation, but it orbits the sun in just 225 days. So if you were standing on Venus, you'd actually experience a full year before the planet finishes one day. It also rotates in the opposite direction of most planets, which means the sun would rise in the west and set in the east. Fact now 3. There's a planet that might be made of diamonds. Located about 40 light years from Earth, the planet 55 Cancri is what astronomers call a super-Earth, roughly twice Earth's size. What makes it so interesting is its possible carbon-rich composition. With the right heat and pressure deep inside the planet, that carbon could be forming into pure crystalline diamond. If true, this whole world might glitter like a gem in the cosmos. Fact number 4. Neutron stars are mind-blowingly dense. After a massive star explodes in a supernova, it can collapse into a neutron star, a tiny dense object only about 20 kilometers wide. But despite its size, it can contain more mass than our sun. Just 1 teaspoon of neutron star matter would weigh around 1 billion tons. That's like taking every car on Earth and squeezing them into a single sugar cube. They're also incredibly fast. Some spin hundreds of times per second. Fact number 5. Space isn't as far as it seems. We tend to think of space as impossibly far away, but technically, the boundary where space begins, called the Kármán line, is only about 100 kilometers or 62 miles above us. That's about the same as a 1-hour drive. So in a way, we live closer to space than we do to many other cities on Earth. It's just straight up. Fact number 6. The moon is slowly drifting away from Earth. Every year, the moon moves about 3.8 centimeters farther from us, roughly the speed your fingernails grow. This drift is caused by the gravitational interaction between Earth and the moon, and over millions of years it will add up. One result? Total solar eclipses will eventually stop happening because the moon will appear too small in the sky to fully block the sun. Fact number 7. Time moves slower in space. This isn't science fiction. It's Einstein's theory of relativity at work. Time actually moves slightly slower in strong gravitational fields or when you're traveling very fast. So astronauts on the International Space Station age just a tiny bit more slowly than people on Earth. It's only a fraction of a second, but it's measurable. Technically, space travel is a form of time travel, just not the kind you see in movies. Fact number 8. Mars has the tallest volcano in the solar system. Olympus Mons is a massive shield volcano on Mars that stands over 13 miles, 21 kilometers tall, nearly 3 times the height of Mount Everest. And its base is so wide it could cover the entire state of Arizona. Because of Mars's lower gravity and lack of tectonic plate movement, Olympus Mons was able to grow much taller than anything we could ever see on Earth. Fact number 9. The sun holds 99.86% of the solar system's mass. That means everything else, planets, moons, comets, asteroids, all of it makes up just 0.14% of the mass. The sun is essentially the heavy weight of our solar system. Its gravity is so powerful that it keeps everything orbiting around it, from tiny Mercury to massive Jupiter, and even long-lost comets that travel out past Pluto. Fact number 10. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth. It sounds like a poetic exaggeration, but scientists believe it's actually true. Estimates suggest there are around a septillion stars in the observable universe. That S01 followed by 24 zeros. Compare that to every single grain of sand on every beach and desert on Earth, and a star still win. It gives you a real sense of just how vast and full of possibilities the cosmos really is. If you enjoyed these facts, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps and motivates me to keep making more awesome space videos like this. Thanks for watching, and keep looking up.